Hi guys, my name is Vivian and today we'll be talking about Module 4. And for the first part of the video, I wanted to start out with talking about what I found was interesting and what I learned in the chapter. So, in the chapter, the section under finding people to date, I did think that it was interesting, and something that I learned is that people nowadays are saying and feeling that it is harder to find people to date because of concerned of their safety or, being lied to or not really knowing who they're going on a date with. And I found that I think I could connect that to my real life because, even when you're scrolling on social media and things like that, like, even if you don't know the person, like, you never really know who they are, until you meet them. So it can be, from my personal experience, I would say that it's kind of scary to, like, go out with someone, you never know. And, like, you hear these stories on the news and things like this talking about, maybe someone got kidnapped or something like that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you should be very careful with who you trust and who you are deciding to go on a date with and being able to meet and have a relationship like that. I forgot to add for this part about why it stuck out to me personally, and I would definitely say that sticks out to me personally, is because I do live in that type of, fear to be able to go out and meet people that I have not met on the internet. So I definitely think that is something that people should be aware about, is to always, make sure you know who you're meeting. There's actually really no way you know who you're meeting if you're meeting them off of an app, Instagram or whatever. Just be careful and watch your surroundings. Maybe let a friend know what you're doing, something like that. Just be safe. You'll never really know what's going on with that person or what the real intent is to do when meeting. Another thing that stuck out to me after reading this little section of the book is how dating apps will help you match with your person that has the same interests as you, or basically looking for the same thing you're looking for. And that stood out to me because, I've never really, or I found that interesting because I've never really used a dating app. So I just thought that it was cool that you can find people with the same interests as you, and the app will help you find your person or someone you may be interested in dating or not. Okay, so I decided to watch the video, The Science of Love, and something that stood out to me that I did not know is how cocaine and love have similar effects on the brain. So I really did think that was interesting. And then I think that it connected to me, well, a different part of the video. It connected to me how they were talking about, like, attachment. And I would say personally for me, like, I've been through a lot of relationships where I was very attached to someone and it wasn't very good for my mental health. Like, it was affecting how I would do things on a day-to-day basis. And, like, if they were upset, like, I was upset. Like, it was very mentally exhausting and not good. But it was also cool to learn that some of the reasons why people go through attachment and stuff like that could be related to, like, biological thing. And it's nice to know that, maybe I wasn't the only person who's ever been through that, and I'm sure I'm not. So I just thought that was interesting to know. And then besides all the stuff that I talked about, my question, or something that I'm wondering, is definitely how did researchers figure out how cocaine and affects the brain in a similar way. I thought that was interesting, and I'd love to learn more about that.